Hi, welcome back. I've run out of time on the other one, so we're on to this one. Now we're coming up to Libra. Let's have a look what the Librians of the situation are doing. Oh, well, you've got to sort a few issues out, darling. This one is about deciding, is your cup half full, is it half empty? Are you going to be happy, are you going to be miserable? Basically, it's your choice, but sometimes it feels like other people are rocking your boat, that your emotional reactions are about people pulling your strings. So this is about understanding how someone pulls your strings, what it is they do, and then actually cutting the string, basically. Because if you can see what someone's doing, if it's a friend, a family member, a partner, whatever, if you can see the pattern in it, then you can cut it. Or you can change your reaction to it. Very often the simple act of changing a reaction to a situation throws the other one out of whack, and like, oh, that's not working. Bit like standing up to the bully. That's how this is. There is an emotional roller coaster going on in the background. The emotions are a little bit erratic, a little bit all over the place. Give yourself space. Understand that not every person at every time is absolutely perfect. There needs to be some space and some time for relaxation here. But there also needs to be the space where you're not so hard on yourself, where you give yourself time to breathe. And it's going, whoa. It's like pull up this emotional train here. Just slow it down. It's like don't stop it. Just pull it back a little bit. Slow it down. And don't get caught up in the ebb and flow tides of other people's stuff. There's a lot of stuff coming and going in the background around you. Most of that is other people's stuff. However, by bringing it into your life, it is impacting on your life. So you've got choices whether to actually allow this all to happen or to let it go. It's also about allowing new emotional stuff through. You've got this blockage here. It's like there's a damn wall right there. It's about putting that damn wall down a little and allowing new emotional connections, new energies, new people. Allowing yourself to feel things on a different level. And you know, this isn't always about falling in love. Sometimes it's allowing yourself to feel angry, to feel abused, to feel used. It's sometimes allowing that whole energy cycle to be part of you, to be recognized. Because once you've recognized something, you can do something about it. Blocking things out, shutting the door, like, oh, can't see, can't hear, doesn't help, Allow this emotional energy to flow. Okay. And because you're so strongly attached to Mercury as well, it will flow. Just watch your temper. Sometimes you say things, darling, that can't be pulled back quite as quickly. Think before you open that gob, okay? Let's have a look at Scorpio. Scorpio, you're chasing your tail. You've been running around in circles for weeks. You've been trying to get everything under control, but you're charging in head on like a warrior, just racing into battle to get his head chopped off. Time to stop. Time to have a look at where things are. Time to plan the action, so to speak, or the attack or the advance, whatever you need to look at it as. It's time to get some plans into motion. It's about getting a plan happening, follow the plan through. It's not jumping off on harebrained bits here and there. It's not about losing the context. For now, it's about making the plan, pardon me, and following it through. You need to follow a system here to get you from A to B. It's like, you know this is where you are and this isn't working how you want it. This dream bit is here. And you can see it, you can feel it, you can taste it. But getting from there to there is proving slightly difficult. What you need here is not racing pell-mell, you know, down the hill and charging in. What you need is a plan. And factor into the situation that there are other people surrounding you and their actions are going to affect the plan. So the plan needs to be stretchy, needs to be flexible so that you can work with it, under it, over it, and around it at all times. This is also a time about relationship. It's not a time to charge in and make the big decisions like, wow, this is heaven. It may well be. Take your time. Otherwise you're going to wonder why you didn't stop and think and, oh, this isn't quite as I thought it was. Yeah, well, get to know the personality before you dump all your emotional stuff on them. But it's also knowing too when not to say no. That's hard for Scorpios. They chonk, decisions, chomp. Yep, that's right, that's wrong. Sometimes wrong is right. Sometimes wrong is the learning pattern. I'm not advocating you go out of here and do what you shouldn't be doing. I'm just advocating that you look at why this has come into your life. You look at what it has to give you, what it has to teach you. What do you personally have to learn from this choice? Sometimes just saying no in a self-righteous manner teaches you sweet FA. If you're saying no and you desperately want to say yes, then you need to explore the situation. Why is it being given to you? And at this stage, the biggest questions for Scorpio is that one word, why. It's what you need to ask about all things around you at the moment. Why? Why is it happening? Why is it so? Why me? Why this choice? Why now? Why everything? Till you get to the bottom of it. Okie dokie. Let's have a look at Sagittarius. God love their little hearts. Sagittarians about home. It's about house, home, family, and where you fit into that constructive part of the family. Or do you fit? Sometimes you need to move away from family to retain your place, to stay a part of the whole, but to move through and to grow. Many Sagittarians are being faced with this situation right now. Where do I belong? Where do I go? What do I do? Where's my life heading? What about me situations? This is a very strong link around all Sagittarians at this time. Sometimes we fit snugly in a family unit, and sometimes we're suffocated by a family unit, and we just need to find our own space. Not away from, but as an individual, as a separate entity, so that you can go away and come back, so that you're still there. It's a strange situation to be stuck in, because it's questioning where you are right now. Is this good for me? Is this good for me? Do I belong here? What about me? This situation can refer to relationships and work situations as well. So this is a time of questioning, but in a time of questioning, it's about finding your own reality, finding where you believe, finding what's strongest for you, but finding where you belong. And Sagittarius need to belong, not to be suffocated by it. And for some of you, the question will be, what kind of love is this happening around me? Is it a good love? Is it a mother love? Is it a smother love? And sometimes you've got to ask yourself what kind of loving you're doing. Are you smothering someone so strongly that they're fighting like hell to get out from under? Not that they don't love you, it's just they need to breathe. And Sag, above all of the star signs, need to breathe. They need space to spread. They need space to be able to come back to the fold, if that makes sense. Okay, possums, well, that'll do me for today. I will really, really try to get back to you guys on a regular basis. Have a great day. Bye.